You are one of my treasures. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts on my channel. We talk about transition, as I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman. We talk triathlon, that I like to train for. We talk trans, and that's a different clothing I like to wear. We talk um, teaching slash tips, which does break down into another 5 categories, and or about 4 more categories, which can be from cooking to you know, being prepared for disasters, to high demand religions, and also we also talk about hello and welcome, and we also talk about uh, urban myths. So today we just want to get back to our basics, talking our 5 T's, as we are starting to get a lot of people trying to uh, you know, take away from that. They bring their agenda here, and I feel that we need to go back to our basics where we have started. Please, if you are joining me here, please do hit a like, subscribe, and jump into the stream. Everyone is welcome. Please keep your comments respectful. Um, Also know that we are now monetized, and you can... Hello, Kaylee. Welcome to the stream. Um, Also know that any money does come into the channel. 20% goes to charity. 10% I will use to buy um, uh, things to help out the homeless with. I will buy for the winter. I usually buy them beanies and gloves and like a mylar lined poncho for the snow. And also I will be adding socks to the care package this year for each homeless person. I'm going to try to do 100 total care packages like that this year. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Jay, thank you. $10 for that super sticker. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Glad to see you here. Welcome, staying off the grid. Staying off the grid, please. Let's keep things respectful in here. I do go by ma'am. I understand how you may think may be different, but let's be respectful in the stream. Oh, so you think I'm Jesus Christ? So let's please, this is what usually starts the deterring from keeping our discussion on the 5 T's, is when the people start coming in and spreading faith. I do respect that you have faith, but me, I am an atheist. So we prefer that does stay out of any faith promotion stays out of the stream. I make different types of content. I do talk about transition, as I am transitioning. I talk about triathlon, as I do like to. Hello from there in the UK. And I talk about trends, the different clothing I like to wear. And I also talk about trucks. Oh, and I forgot teaching slash tips. Uh, well, I'm sorry, Kaylee. I'm sure you find someone else. I mean, we just take it one day at a time. Mr. Froggy, I'm a male to female transgender woman. So I'm a transgender woman. John Smith, if you felt like I do, you wouldn't find that. Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like, subscribe, and comment. Feel free to comment. Please do keep comments respectful. Thank you very much there, Joe Rogers. Welcome, Basil. Thank you very much, Kaylee. Glad to see you here. Um, and like I said, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Uh, we've gotten our first super sticker today for $10 by Jay Kevlinger. Kelvinger. Um, I'm actually in the middle of a divorce. Um, so, and as I stated, 20% does get used for charities as far as any revenue does come into the stream. I know these the trolls do come in, and the worst part is that a lot of them are such it just over time things that decided to go south, but easy for me to move on. Oh no, it's you know I think it's for the better. Let's just say it that way. Buenas noches. Welcome, Artie the second. Hey, welcome, Avita. You came in like a little in a ghillie suit. Thank you, Saswat. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. One of my moderators is in the stream, so any disrespect that is shown, she um, will take you off the stream. We do want to say thank you once again to Jay Clevenger for the first $10. We do want to hit the $10 mark, or not $10 mark, the $10, or I'm sorry, I'm getting my tongue tied here. 10 like mark. We are at 7, and we're only been 7 minutes into. Hey, Huggy, how's it going? What am I even doing? I'm sitting here chatting with a lot of my subs. So please feel free to hit a like and subscribe today. Uh, how's Daytona? How's the weather been, Huggy? It is a Duncan. Yes, it is a safe space for LGBTQ. I am a transgender woman. I have a friend in here. She transitioned also. This is what the space is about: being, uh, you know, a safe space for the LGBTQIA plus. And obviously, we're still gonna get our trolls in here. We will get everything from political ones to religious ones to others that just have their opinion. I've been doing good. Yes, trans BES. Uh, the weather is getting real nice here too. In fact, I was in San Diego last week and I felt it was colder in San Diego than here in New Mexico. And the day I left, it snowed. So, well, welcome, Aiden. I hope you're feeling better. Welcome, Yadira. How are you today? Actually, you know, really, it doesn't have to do with anything. I don't know why you want to know so badly, but we just drifted apart after she had asked me to move to the state she lives in now, and I didn't want to go because I wanted, my daughter had just gone into kindergarten, and then I wanted to watch her graduate high school. So my ex didn't, I actually end up leaving till I left. And that was when, after my daughter graduated college. Thank you, Yadira. You're doing a fantastic job. So is Avida. Thank you, Francesca. So, yes, BES, I stated earlier that I was in the middle of a divorce. Hello, Ashley in Texas. Welcome to the stream. Eva, welcome. Eva Diva. Look at that. We're at 12 likes and we're only 11 minutes in. So we're going at a great pace here. At this time, I don't have a boyfriend, but I like women actually. You know, it's all, you know, it's all a, you know, different for everybody. It's an individualistic thing. It's like when you look at things in nursing, I'm a nurse, and every person's an individual, no matter, you know, if they're all having the same thing go on with them. So if I was working in the emergency room like I did, I would initially, if they said they had chest pain, I would do the same thing to every single one of them, like EKG, chest X-ray, and get lab work. While they're all going to have a different diagnosis. Yes, Carson, I am a nurse. In fact, things may change in the, we'll see how it goes in the next few months. Yes, I do have kids. If all goes, I did apply for 2 jobs at the VA in San Diego, which I work in the VA here in Albuquerque right now, so I might be moving out west. Nursing's it's a good career because if you can always try different fields. One year you might want to be working med surg, the next year you might want to do ER. I didn't delete a comment. My mods do have permission to make sure that everything is kept respectful. I'm not scared of anything. Okay, why don't you plug it in to charge up? Everybody, today I did get another piece of merch. Well, Thomas is laying on it. You guys can't see it, but I got a blanket from the merch store. I did get the Gem X blanket. I'm gonna post the link to the merch store in the stream. Welcome, John. But it came out really nice. It's nice. It's what, 50 by 60. I am 54, Carson. Colin, see, this is why we have moderators to start saying stuff like this. It gets disrespectful. Yes, it is very soft, Noah. Billy Boy, you want to know I do a wig? I still have some male pattern baldness to deal with. So, and wigs are fun. One day I could do this kind of reddish black color. I can do blonde tomorrow. Um, Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Look at that. We have 51 concurrent viewers right now. We are doing fantastic today. We're at already 430 views. I do want to thank uh, everyone. Well, I'm not. One, Brianna, I'm not a man. I'm a male to female transgender woman, and I'm not completely bald. So it's growing back in actually. Yeah, dear, you're doing fantastic just as much as Avita does. So I do really want to say I appreciate both of you for what you do. Everyone, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hey, MB, haven't seen you in a while. Oh, good to see you here. So everyone, please remember if you do want to leave a super chat, super sticker, uh, you can always do that. 20% of anything that comes into the channel does go to charity. James Bond, you know, that is the biggest wives' tale there is. Because there can be straight people that are cisgender and be just as much someone that follows your children around. Today, we, as we usually do, MB, we should be talking the 5 T's. We talk transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and tips. You know, we're trying to filter out a lot of the, you know, of the trolls as we get the usual ones, you know, the political hate, the religious people trying to talk. Noah, I am trying to train to get up to a full Ironman. Big boss, that's not necessary. You're not the judge. Yes, please do double tap the screen as Yadira says to hit a like. You can always subscribe. BES, I have been watching you. That's true, MB. I don't know if you've been here since before or since last time that you were here. We weren't monetized, I think. Now we are. What do you want to know from someone's experience, BES? I would do it really anywhere. I would do it in California. I do one in Florida. I want to do several Ironman. The USMLE, the only exam we do for my career is called the NCLEX. Thank you, Michelle. Love you here on the channel. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yes, nursing, we do what's called the NCLEX. It's the nursing board exam to get your license. Actually, it's just a top. But thank you. I haven't done, no, I did a dress a while back. It can be, you do have to go to school for a couple of years before you can take it. And the thing is, it's about critical thinking. MB, I'll tell you what I donate to. Actually, I don't have a boyfriend. If anything, I would get a girlfriend. Why is that? Um, when someone needs medical attention, they're not going to. Yeah, that's true, John. I got you now. I read that backwards. Um, but yes, we are now monetized 20%. 10% goes to the mission of reason that I was doing, where I was giving the homeless stuff. I work for the VA hospital, MB. 10, and then the other 5% will go to, I don't know if you noticed, I adopted a dog, will go to the rescue that I adopted him from, and the other 5% to the Transgender Resource Center. Hello, Genos. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Hello, Sunshine. Welcome. I almost did a tank top today. What do you mean? No, what do you mean? Can I? My dog. My dog is right there. Yeah, we are, Huggy. Well, there, there's many other nations. You'd have to put a lot of things in front of to really, weigh the pros and cons there, Freaky. Thank you, Madits. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Hello, free samples. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Well, we're heading back up to 1510. We were at 1511 at the beginning of the week. I know I hadn't streamed throughout the week, so people tend to leave sometimes because of that. I don't know. Nick, you can you're doing a fantastic job. I'll have to say that. I don't know if Vita's still in here. She does great too. Saswat, nice to meet you too. Actually, I've had some people tell me that I'm pretty passable. I've been out in public and been passable. So, you know, that's your opinion. Yeah, and well said, Avita. I think that a lot of people are in here chasing. because they wouldn't, you know, come in here if they didn't get attracted to something. Actually, nobody, because many of us in here are either atheists or agnostics. Okay, actually, yeah, we all have, the ways we feel. For example, myself, yeah, I feel, I'm still that I'm attracted to women. Nobody actually I belong to a church of atheism, which is pretty cool. And we've actually done talks with the Satanic Temple. I'm a transgender woman, average. Yes, atheism, average. Thank you, nobody. Welcome to Jules Treasures, Area 5T1. Um, we've heard that 100 times here, Matt, and many of us are, non-believers. I know that, Saswat. So thank you, nobody. Matt Nelson, this is not the place to start a faith talk. You can go and find a faith channel to talk about it. Get yourself on a channel about, you know, a faith or faith crisis, anything like that. So, you can go like on Mormon Stories with John Dehlin or something. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. No name, you can be further from the truth. Matt, please don't start because to me, okay. I actually have I like right now, like I said it earlier, and I'm straight up with everybody. I do wigs. I actually have a full purple wig. Thank you, Avita. Yeah, we try not to do the Bible thumpers in here. Last stream we did, that's all it became was biblical talk, and that's not what the channel is about. The channel is about talking about transition, talking with allies in the LGBTQIA community. So if you're going to come in here and start preaching gospels, faith talk, please just don't come in. I mean, no, I've been there twice, Matt, and I've deconstructed from any religion. Cameron, for you it may be. For us, we have a smaller community as being people that transition or being a part where we can talk about with the entire LGBTQ community. than whatever faith you want to teach, because as an LGBTQ or just being trans, we are 1% of the population. So, so welcome everyone. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Nobody's breaking up with me, Blackwell. Believe me, I can get with someone tomorrow if I wanted to. Actually, throughout the years, there were hints of me being trans, but absolutely coming out all the way was about 3 or 4 years ago. I am 54, so at age 51 is when I realized I was trans. I used to dress up when I was younger, stuff like that, and but never realized until I started going to a therapist that it was gender dysphoria. Yes, I do have 3 tattoos. Good question, Saswat. And if you guys want to share your tattoos, I have an arrow here. That's for my love of archery, and then on this arrowhead is from the green arrow. Hey, sunshine. Then I have my triathlon tattoo, and on my back, on my shoulder blade, I have the Star of Life. And the Star of Life is the blue star that you see on the side of every ambulance. I have 3. Eventually, I'm probably going to get a whole sleeve done to this arm. I like to do, I have a compound bow at this time. I would like to get a Saracen bow, though. Thank you, Stank. Oh, hello, Helena. Welcome to the stream. I hope you've hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Helena. I do want to get new ones. I think it's time for a new prescription. I haven't gone hunting yet with my bow, but I would if I needed to. Guys, remember, if you do hit super sticker, super chat, it does go 20% to charity. Actually, Johnny, I wouldn't. If I run a triathlon, I will register in a men's category. Yeah, I will be back here tomorrow. Good night, Michelle. But I will be back here probably about the same time, maybe 7 p.m. Mountain time. I have a PSE deer hunter. So yeah, it's kind of awkward that I have a deer hunter bow for target practice. Yes, I do have kids. Thank you so much, Helena. Welcome to being a treasure. Remember, that's what you are when you join us here. Everyone is a treasure. Like gold coins and gems, you know? All of you are treasures. Yeah, I love archery. It's been like a family sport. My grandfather used to do it. He used to do longbow. Then he went to a compound as he got older, and then my niece took it up also. Knoxville, I you know why is everybody always got to bring up Kanye? I mean, there's much more to talk to in the world about them. What's going on there? No, I don't shoot competition. I'll just go to the range from time to time and, you know, use the range. I haven't gone to one here in Albuquerque yet. Hey, former, welcome to the stream. How are the Yankees doing? Uh, my pods won the last two nights. Uh, have a good night, John. Yeah, the pods are on fire. Hello, Miguelito. Welcome, Jason P. How do I navigate gender dysphoria? Me, I just express myself as who I truly am. Um, it's and if you know someone with it and they're transitioning, don't give them a hard time. Just let them, you know, be who they are. Yeah, actually, former my sister made reservations for the entire Giants team at her restaurant the other day. Oh, okay, gotcha. I did say hi to Jason. Yeah, she's a concierge at a restaurant there in San Diego. So while they were in the series there, they made reservations with her. She gets all kinds of athletes and people and stuff. I ate at that restaurant the other just last week, and oh my, the beef Wellington was awesome. I'd never had a beef Wellington, and actually, yep, at that time I couldn't because there was a different culture going on. I went to Catholic school. I grew up, in a Mexican household. So there's your stereotypical machismo going on. Even in my teen years, when my mom and my family, or I could say whenever my family was gone, I would dress in my mom's clothes, put on some of her makeup, try it out, and then, but then you always had this, machismo that was taught to you that you have to be a man, that you have, do things a certain way. So thank you, Helena. Thank you for joining us. Um, and then as I grew older, uh, I joined the Mormon Church, and even that was a harder, on the entire LGBTQ plus community. Then finally, um, I came out in the last few years and deconstructed any religion. Just found I've been to therapy, Ray, and you know what? It's uh, my I gave my whole history of my life to my therapist, and she told me I had gender dysphoria. So the best for me to do was to transition. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Guys, we're doing fantastic tonight. We're having great response. Hello, Susan. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Thank you, Peter. And that's what I want to show is that people should be able to express themselves as who they are, how they truly feel, and not be afraid to do it. Um, and that's what this channel is about, really. Is for us to be able to talk with each other and share our experiences. And I have found a big community that I've built here. We're at what, 1,519 subscribers right now. And I think over 1,000 of those we've gotten in since January. So that's been fantastic growth on the channel. Also, it's given us the room to monetize the channel. So if you would feel free to leave a little super sticker if you want to. Just know any super sticker, super chat, whatever you leave, does go to 20% will go to charity. $10 to helping keep the homeless warm during the winter, which I did a lot of that last winter. There are videos on my channel about it. 5% will go to where I rescued my dog, and 5% to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico here in Albuquerque. Braylon, we don't believe in Jesus here. I'm fine, 3, 2, 1. How about you? Yadira, you're doing fantastic. So far today we have earned, what was it? Jake Clevenger did give a $10 super sticker. Actually, I started age 52, actually, when I started transitioning. And sure enough, it's worked. I mean, people say well, why are you doing it so late in life? You're too old. And it's never too late. So, you can, it took me a while to learn my makeup and how to do it right and everything. And I think Sunday I'll probably do a video on how I do my makeup, but that will be for membership subscribers only. So there is membership levels. I have two people with memberships. I know Jay's one of them, and well said, Avita. As she said, happiness has no age. So yeah, if transitioning makes you happy, that's what one needs to do. Yeah, actually, one thing that what I like is I use Maybelline foundation, and and then I had a friend gave me a bunch of different mascara, no, not mascara, but I'm thinking eyeshadows. So I haven't had to buy them. Uh, and Space Frog, I'm gonna do that one tomorrow. I thought of you. I did think of you, but I'm gonna set it up for tomorrow. So welcome everyone to the stream. But yes, makeup. I tend to use Maybelline products a lot. That's just they have a real nice website where you can put the camera to your face, and then you rotate in 360 degrees, and it catches all the different types of lighting, which then shows you which is the best color for you um, when even in all types of light. Is what pink? What do I think about furries? What do you mean furries? Yeah, so what I'm gonna start doing is doing like get ready with me's on my channel, which will be done on if you do like if you like if you do a membership to the channel. That's how I'm gonna do it. It happens, Joe. It happens. Hello, 29. Welcome to the stream. We are having a great stream today, you guys. Well, actually, so we're almost neighbors there because I'm in New Mexico at this time. There may be a move to California in the future. I don't know. I grew up in San Diego, California. And for those that were asking about makeup, I think the hardest part about makeup was to master doing wings. It becomes more of muscle memory after a while. Yeah, that's one of the things. And then, you know, balancing the colors out and not doing too much. Actually, I had, throughout my life, there were many things that pointed to dysphoria, but in my teens, I noted I noted it, but I would just put it away. Like you can say on the figurative shelf, because you know there's these cultural norms you're brought up with. If you're, you know, whether you're, you know, like me, I'm Mexican, so I was born up, you know, with having to be a man, being a machismo and all that, and then going to Catholic school, so they always talk about how it's a sin. Then I converted to Mormonism, and oh boy, is it sin there. It's just so many things, that. Hello, Ron. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Guys, I got the first sample. Well, for being a sample, it cost me a pretty good amount of money, but I got the first Gem X blanket. So if you guys don't know what that is, that's what I call my Xterra. It's called a Gem X, a gem like all of my treasures. I do have a merch store on Printify. That's the link to it right there. I've also ordered a Gem X t-shirt, which I believe should be here to, Monday. I already have one of the original prototype t-shirt, and I know someone got one of the mouse pads that's on there, and there's plenty of other stuff. There's even coffee in there if you guys want coffee. Uh, you could get it pre-ground or ground. So please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, everyone is welcome in here as long as comments are kept respectful. We're not here to, spread, we're not here to spread faith. Yes, coffee, Avita, coffee. It's got the Gem X drawing on the box and another one with aliens. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, this is a LGBTQIA plus friendly stream. I haven't done the animal costumes. I haven't done anything like that, Space Frog. I like the cosplay. Actually, I've done a cosplay. Hi ANP. I did do one where I think it was on Halloween time. I dressed as the Black Canary from Green Arrow. My next goal would be to make enough money and get some. I don't know. I'm undecided about different types of armor for Star Wars. I'm thinking of doing either Captain Phasma or Bo-Katan from Star Wars. I think that would be awesome. Either of those two, I know Captain. Thank you, AMP, for the compliment. We'll get the furries. Actually, Trigger. Nope. That's true, Avita. I should take out. See, there's keywords that I do not want to take out because certain parts of my channel do focus. There's one category in my channel that does kind of talk about my past in the Mormon Church. So if I took, the religious part of it out, then it'll bring that down. So that I do talks on my deconstruction from the church. And deconstruction means on how you stop believing and how, and then everything was on. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because it all has to do about how one stops believing, starts putting items on a shelf, and then that shelf breaks. Well, I will say, and Juju, not so much for the facial hair as much as the leg hair. I can say I've shaved my legs and it hasn't grown back very thick. I had started shaving my legs in Florida before I moved, and it really started growing back. So I would do a little bit up at a time, and then eventually I just did it all, and they hardly have any hair on my legs. And there, then on the chest, there's a tiny bit left, but I'll just shave that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Go ahead, Space Frog. Hello, Mock. Twisted, I'll tell you the truth. This is a wig. I love having fun with wigs. I can do it different. I could come on with purple hair tomorrow if I wanted to. Yes, and I'm going to be working on that soon, Robin. Wow. That's cool because it's just like a one-time payment. Yeah, Twisted Soul, it's fun because you can choose whatever color you want to do. That's very true there, Space Frog. Yes. When one detransitions, it can be just as harmful, it can be harmful to them. And yes, Yadira, it does happen a lot. I think that's why I think it's important to go to see a therapist before starting transition rather than start transition and then detransition. Thank you, Mark. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. We're doing fantastic. We're up almost 20 subscribers since we came on, so that is awesome. I do thank all of you. We do want to thank Jay for giving a $10 super sticker. I think he's not on here anymore. I think he was having to recharge his phone, but that does help. At least it's $10. $2 of that goes to charities. And yes, Susan, that's what we're here. We're here for people who have family that are transitioning, or or people that are transitioning, or just anyone in the LGBTQIA plus community. We're here to be, one, I want to be an advocate. Two, I want, to be able to educate amongst ourselves. Everything's about education. Me being a nurse, I know that, teaching my patients is the best thing, because if you don't teach them on what they're supposed to do after they, say when I worked in the emergency room, then they would not get better. Well, and that's a good thing that you're here, you know, to to learn, because then he'll see that you're making an effort. Uh, Cole, I would say I would go to a therapist and see what see what they just start talking with them. And yes, and that's what it's called. It's non-binary, where you don't align with either gender. Well, I will be. Trump is my daddy. Well, Cole, if you can't align with either gender, it's what they call non-binary. At times you may feel more male, other times more female. Oh wow, that is a lot. But well, that's up to you, Cole. I've heard this 100 times, TM. 100 times. You know, you just want me to say, can I reproduce? Can I have a baby? Can I? Yeah, they do. They do ask that question. And yes, I know what the answers they want. I can't do those things, but being what being a woman is also how you feel inside. Good definition there, Avita. Thank you very much, Tom Higby. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I feel I felt uncomfortable as a male, presenting on the outside as a male. So I didn't align with, the gender assigned at birth. Thank you, Cynthia. Crying, there's a few things to that. Hey, Mama Shar, welcome. How are you today? Sometimes you got to let them come in, and then we get also people that are part of the community. Helps the algorithm grow, so they can come in. I have fantastic mods. I'm doing great, just doing one of my streams. You know, it's getting ready for the weekend. My weekend starts today. I work 4 10-hour shifts, so I get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Every week. That is my routine. Yeah, 410s are the best. Um, well, Vincent, I would, but I just need to meet the right woman. Actually, Cole, it would be both. Yes, Vincent, I date women. And TM, yes, I'm looking for an actual woman. And you know, Robin, I've learned this a lot. I'll say that keeping a calm, peaceful vibe or demeanor is probably the best thing one can do. When I was an ER nurse, I kind of learned that because I watched different styles of nursing. I had one boss, and if we had someone that was like suicidal or anything and fighting us, he would grab them and he would twist their arm, hold them back. But then I had another friend that came and would talk to them peacefully, talk to them calmly, and it would seem that if you were aggressive with someone that was aggressive at you, they try to escalate. Then they escalate and escalate, you know? And then when you keep calm and talk to them face to face, it seems to be that people will get calmer. Yes, basically. And yeah, and that's the thing is if you keep, you know, escalating argument, then it just keeps escalating. Well, what I'm just saying is that how to keep calm in situations. Correct, Johnson, but some people don't know how to do that, and I've seen it happen in the medical field. Right. You're right. That means just common knowledge, common courtesy. It's um, but some people just seem to think that violence will solve everything, which it doesn't. Yeah, the malicious behavior. Yeah, it was bad. But some of the things I saw, and the people didn't deserve it. You know, they were just coming in because they were in some kind of crisis. Oh, Birdie, that's usually what we go by law. Well, that that can be true. That was seen during COVID. There was a company that would pay $10,000 a week for a contract to go out to Texas and take care of people. and and then they, people started trying to get those contracts like there was no tomorrow. You couldn't even get through on the line when people are trying to do those contracts. Yeah, and Avita, they're going to try to keep using all that. Yes, big back. I am transgender. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. People bring up politics in here, Cal. We just try to uh, do our channel about being trans, being allies to the entire LGBTQIA plus community. I have many straight and cisgender subscribers, but people will come in here and put in their 2 cents worth of politics or religion, and that's not what it's really here about. Me, myself, I'm an atheist, so I don't follow any uh, church, so uh, or any faith. So that's really where it comes from, is the people that are bringing it in. No, because there are studies that show uh, areas of the brain that do show that people do misalign with the body that they're or the gender they're assigned at birth. Ready, man, welcome. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you are one of my members. You and Jay are my two membership subscribers. It could be probably done with EEGs, many things like that. Actually, no, woman. I didn't grow up an atheist. I actually started off in the Catholic Church, went to Catholic school, was raised Catholic, but then I converted to Mormonism and then deconstructed my faith. And now I don't believe in anything. Actually, I do belong to a church of atheism. I don't play instruments. I'm a left brainer. I think I'm an analyst. I'm not an artist. True, Ready Man. It does originate in the brain, so yeah, that would have a lot to do with EEGs, or they would have to even do other studies like that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Always remember, if you do leave a super chat, super sticker, 20% does go to charity. Um, the rest just to make the channel better for all of you. Correct. And some people are born XXY though. Like one of my mods, she was born XXY. So it's transition. Yeah, but how many, there, remember, it is 1% of us that feel this way. Why is it that 1% bothers you? Are you feeling this way and don't want to admit it? Or do you like our population that much that you have to come and tell us or admire us on our channels? And we're telling you the truth, TM. Hey, Cincinnati, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's a good way to go with they, them. And then just, slowly try to find how you identify. I mean, we can't tell you, it's something you find within yourself. Bertie, I know the truth of life and how I feel. I thank you once again, Ready Man. You and there are other channels that do similar. I would suggest my friend that was on here earlier. Her name is Mama Shar. She has a very good channel. In fact, she was one of the first people I used to watch as I started to transition on here on YouTube. Now I've actually I actually lived down the street from her. I used to watch her from when I lived in Florida, and and that's a good one. Yeah, Mama Shar, I've been watching you since I was in Florida. Uh, I think I've been on your channel now for what, close to 4 or 5 years. I know you were still on here. We still need to do a stream. We need to do a stream together. I think that's what we need to do. Go ahead and ask her. She just popped up on the stream just a little bit ago. Mama Shar, my mod Yadira is asking if she can link you here in the stream. Just kind of link people to your channel. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Welcome to tonight's stream in Area 5T1. We call it Area 5T1 because we do talk 5Ts. We talk about transition. We talk triathlon trends, teaching slash tips, where I do talk about several topics on that part of my channel, and I talk trucks. Actually, tomorrow I may be working on my Xterra. I've really got to change out that camshaft position sensor. Um, on bank A, and that's the hardest one to get to. Um, so I may do that tomorrow or Saturday. Hello and welcome. We can just we've been having a good, relaxed stream tonight. I do want to thank my mods for being in here. They've done a fantastic job. That is Yadira. And this is a Samsung Galaxy watch. This is the 2, I believe. Galaxy 2, I mean, it's lasted me a long time. The only thing I wish is that they made them waterproof, because I like to swim, and I like to swim a lot. So my next one will probably be something that's made more for triathlon training. Trying to think of which one I wanted. And then same one, you can put the strap around your chest. Yeah, but I'm not an Apple person. I'm just not an Apple person. I had one iPhone, oh, 2 iPhones in the past. Yeah, I could do a Fitbit. Which one am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm getting, let's see, I can probably pull it up. Hmm. It's a really expensive one too. I remember I used to watch this guy. His name was Triathlon Terran. Garmin, that was it. Garmin, yeah. I was gonna say Gorman, but it is Garmin. That's the one. I want the Garmin so I can get the strap for around my chest, so and I can, when I go running, it measures my heart rate. Same while I'm biking, and then have the watch on at all times, and it will catch your yardage as you're swimming. Thank you. I also want to say thanks to my two, not my two subscribers. I do want to say thanks to all my subscribers, but the 2 with memberships to the channel, which are Jay Clevenger and Ready Man. Hello, 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 Kitty. I am 54. Wait, I'll be 55 in 2 months. Welcome to the stream. As always, you are a treasure here. Oh, hello, Kitty. If you're 13, I think this is not the place to be. It's the only thing I do not like about the vertical live stream, how it goes to the shorts, and I think sometimes this is how they, and sometimes I think they, I don't know, some of these 13-year-olds I think may not be telling the truth. I don't know. So I advise any underage people, please, it's not, not that we do anything bad on the channel, but I do try to block my videos and streams from, it should be 18 and over. Okay, Glenn, like I haven't heard that before. Okay, so we're at officially around, I believe, 19 subscribers now that we've hit on the live stream. TM, it's really mainly because I've always just kind of made it that rule. Like this? Yeah, all my streams and videos are listed as 18 plus, but as I'm streaming on the vertical stream, I think it comes out as a short on their shorts videos. Also got my gold coin. This is fake. I have a friend that she does actually collect gold and silver. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like, subscribe. Feel free to jump into the live stream. We've been having a fantastic stream tonight, having great comments. Here and there, we've had some people jump in that we've had to eliminate their posts, but let's please just keep everything respectful. True, Avida. I was just trying to think that when's the time where you need some, KJ? I can call the 988 line. Always remember that if you feel like you're in a crisis mode or anything, please do dial 988. If you're a veteran, do hit 1. Hello, Slim. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Okay. So we've hit 20 new subscribers. We're at 1,525. That's awesome. Have a good night, Robin. Glad having you on here. If you want to, feel free to join us. We'll be on tomorrow, probably from 7 p.m. Mountain Time to around 9 or 10. Sure, Bridge, my channel. We call it Jules Treasures Area 5T1 because my name is Jules. And whenever you join us here, you are a treasure. And it is called Area 5T1 as we discuss 5Ts. We talk about transition. We talk about triathlon that I like to participate in. We talk trends, the different clothing I like to wear. We talk teaching slash tips. And in teaching, I talk about different things. I talk about cooking, like disaster preparedness. I talk about urban myths, and then I talk about high demand religions. Um, and then the other thing I talk about, the last T, is trucks. So I'm in the process of redoing my. Very well said. We talk Star Wars too, John. To me, I'm telling you, John, great topic to bring up. I watched the next three. Have you watched Andor season 2? I just watched the second, but the yesterday I was gonna watch one episode of the new three that had come out, because they've come out in threes, and I got so hooked on Andor season 2 that I had to watch all 3 episodes. Oh, you need to watch Andor. That show hooks you. It's fantastic. It's a great show. It just basically shows how it came to be. Hello, Cuztar. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yes, Empire Strikes Back is still the best. Thank you for the compliment there. Yeah, Empire will always be the best, but when between movies, I always say Empire's number 1. Number 2 would be Rogue One. Now, if you break down the TV shows, Andor is probably the best TV show. Thank you about the red compliments. I also have a very nice burgundy that I like. Exactly. And really, John, if you look at the true underlying story of Star Wars, it's about the fall and the return of Anakin Skywalker. It's the story of Anakin Skywalker, not about Luke bringing his father back. Yeah, and that even Lucas has said it himself. It's about really the fall and redemption of Anakin. Thank you, Bridge. Usually here on the weekends, our weekends start on Thursdays. because I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. I usually try to do a Tuesday live stream, but I got hooked on Andor season 2. So, oh, I know that. I know if I could probably remember recite everything. Actually, did Vader kill the Emperor though? Remember, the Emperor does come back in the sequel trilogy because he learned the power of how to revive himself in other entities through Darth Plagueis the Wise. And Darth Plagueis actually comes out in a certain Star Wars series. Casey, it, it can't happen. You need to read the Constitution. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, now, Casey, are you calling for another repeat of 1-6 in there? Because you say you have his back? It wasn't. It wasn't. It might have been some of the both, but it wasn't. We're not going to get into this because um, I watched it happen, but basically, I'm not going to get into it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like, subscribe. Feel free to drop a super sticker, super chat. All super chats will be read. I am in the US and I am in New Mexico. New Mexico is an awesome state. I've loved it. I've been here close to a year and a half now. I'm on the border. I'm borderline. I've already applied for 2 jobs in California. Considering moving back over there. We'll see how the interviews go. So you're also in a 4-corner state there, Kalchek? Anybody else in a 4-corner state? Ooh, Kalchek. I'd have to go look. I'd have to go get it from my room. It is in LA colors red. I mean, it hardly. It was inexpensive. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've got a one from also LA Colors, and it's like a burgundy. It's probably my favorite. Calcheck, feel free to subscribe. Do leave a like if you haven't already. Today wow, we're at 1,527 subscribers now, so we've hit 22 new subs. Um, we have had a 110 super sticker by Jay Clevenger, who is a member here. Also, um, Ready Man is the other sub that has a membership. Membership will basically, I'm gonna start doing like other types of video in there, more doing like my get ready with me's and stuff like that. It'll have, some. I'm gonna try to see what benefits I can start giving more on there. Um, Also, tomorrow expect several. No, Saturday I will do about 2, 3 videos. Um, I do want to try to work a little bit. I know I have to check the oil on my car tomorrow. I do need to maybe try to get that camshaft position sensor changed tomorrow or Sunday, or no, Saturday. Um, and then, um, I have a few other things I would like to do to the vehicle, but then for Monday, I have to make salsa for work. That's true, Vita. You get to see Gem X. It's in the beginning stages, so it's looking rough. When I bought it, it was in rough shape. That's why I got it for $1,500. But that's the whole thing about getting a resto mod. You restore it and you modify it. Wow, we are doing fantastic. We'll definitely be streaming tomorrow night again. Probably around 7 o'clock is when I'll try to start. Um, yeah, I'm trying to do what I can on my own. I bought me a little scan tool, and I let it give me the code, and it'll tell you like where to buy the parts. And good night, Susan. We'll see you next time. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it. The newest merch that I got is a sample of the Gem X blanket. It does have a flying saucer over it, cleaning down onto a white Xterra. I drive a white Xterra. It's called the Gem X. Monday, I should have a Gem X t-shirt. I know one of my subs did purchase a mouse pad, and I have another one that purchased uh, a uh, a mug. So we got Brandon Helton here that has given us one of the most common scriptures from the Bible that is ever seen around. It is John 3:16. And we do thank you for the super chat, Brandon. That'll help. Deja, thank you for the super chat there. There's always a party going on here. This is a chat, Nathan. Feel free to contribute. So Brandon did put out there one of the most common scriptures that will always be. You'll see it at football games. You see it on bumper stickers. You'll see it anywhere. Although I am an atheist, but I used to follow the Mormon Church. This is one of the most common scriptures that's always uh, taught to people because it's the one that's saying that what so that God so loved the earth that he gave his only begotten son. So that shows that I do know what my do know some scripture. I know basically what it's saying. What do you? No big deal though, there, Justin. I like it. I know the colors are to show my bra there a little bit, but the color's a little. Understandable, Brandon. We all have our beliefs and we're all entitled to them. Hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. I do want to thank everyone that has given super chats and super stickers today. I've had Brandon Helton give one, Deja, one of my longtime subscribers, also Jay. I want to make sure Clevenger, which is one of my members that actually has a monthly membership to the channel. You know, that we're here to be peaceful with each other. You know, Yadira is doing a fantastic job of moderating. So has Avita. They've both been doing fantastic job. We just, one thing is I do ask, thank you, Deja. I'm sure you are too, girl. We've had a great, you know, group of people come in today. We've had Deja come in. We have Yadira, Avita, and then we've had a lot of good other subs that I've had come in here, and even had my local friend Mama Shar come in. Daniel, really, when it comes to religion, I'm not a religious person. I'm an atheist. But if someone throws me $1.99 super chat, and you know, they did post John 3:16 on here, I'm gonna give them the respect to at least acknowledge them. Okay, but on my channel, many of us are atheists and agnostics. I have some people here that have suffered religious trauma. So, and they are some of my best subscribers. And I will, if people come on here and just throw all this religious you know, talk on here, we're just, you know, my mods are here to take that out. Really, you dear? And you know what? I pretty much came out. My last religion I came out of was a cult. I was, a member of the Mormon Church. You guys break that down into the bite model of authoritarian control, and it is a cult. So, so actually, recently I did apply to Mormon Stories with John DeLynn. As of now, well, I did get a reply from Morgie, and she at this time that you know um, they didn't they had lots of people in line, so maybe later on I will try again to get on Mormon Stories, maybe for Pride Month or something. I'll try to get my Mormon story on Mormon Stories podcast, but maybe what I'll do is I'll continue to um, yes, exactly, Disha, that's what it is. Tyler, well, I just expressed myself on here. Come on here. Um, I built a community, and some of them will, when they want to, will donate. But this money does not just come to me. It may go and get direct deposited into my account, but it 20% does go to charity. 10% goes to the homeless in the form of Mylar ponchos, um, not Mylar ponchos, but Mylar lined, will be Mylar lined raincoats for next winter here in Albuquerque, gloves, beanies, and socks. And then so that's 10% of it. 5% will go to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and 5% to the place I adopted my dog from. Then the 80% that's left over just goes to getting more equipment to make the channel a better viewing experience. Um, hey, NP, Jiminy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Well, thank you very much, Daniel. Correct. My income comes from working. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse for the Department of Veterans Affairs. So, yeah, remember if you do drop, even the smallest little amount will go towards, helping homeless and those other organizations, 20% of it. So like right now, we're at what, close to probably about $10 that I'll probably give. I like to round up sometimes. Um, and actually for the month, we've done 140, so I don't know if that one will go in for the month. So it would be about 160. So if 10% will go to the homeless, that's like $16. 8 and 8 to the other organization, so I may round up. Okay, I'm back. It looks like my camera decided to take me off for a little bit and come back on. I don't know what it is sometimes. Um, Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry to hear that, Tyler. Okay, we've hit 1529 on the subs tonight. That is fantastic. That means we've hit like 24 new subs tonight. We've been having a great stream. I think we've had our fair share of trolls, but not as many as we usually do. The last stream, we were having them left and right. So I do want to thank everyone that has joined us here and has contributed, and and being very respectful in the stream. My dog decided he wanted to come by here. Okay, you have a good one, Avita. We'll meet in, what, 28 days? Also, there is Jules merch. One thing I will be doing tonight is I'm going to stay up late trying to merge the store to here, so you guys will be able to see the merch right on as you're coming onto the website, onto the channel. My dog's laying on the new merch that I just bought for myself, or one of my samples. It is a Gem X blanket. Oh, we'll see when we can do one, Deja. We can do that. Okay, I will try, maybe like what we can plan is something next weekend. I'm also trying to plan something with, I might try to plan something with another friend of mine. Yeah, because I've done, and then Avita and I are going to do one, and we're going to do a live, but she's actually going to be here. She's going to be moving cross country, and you can, it just takes a lot to, you got to find your niche. In other words, find a topic that people are going to want to hear about and talk about. So then what you do is find that niche, of any like skill you may be good at. That's why, I know a lot of people have trans YouTubers, but I added my take on it and adding more topics to it, hence the 5 T's. And then, oh, look at that, 51 likes, guys, 521, 51. So, and just make sure, start off with a few videos here and there, maybe some shorts, and then do a live stream, and then do live streams here and there. When it comes to live streaming, this is the secret though, and I learned it from someone else, and you can find it. You can You need to stream using your phone, as I am right now, vertically. Because before I used to stream horizontally, and what happens is when you're going vertically, it goes through the shorts stream, through the shorts views. And when people are going by, they might see your stream and may click on it. Like tonight, I'm already going on 5,000 views, and just because I'm doing it vertically. If I were doing it horizontally, it probably wouldn't be getting as much. And that all depends on the size of your channel too. Once your audience grows to where you have, you know, like a friend of mine, she has 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, she might get that many from one. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe. We are having a great night. We've hit 1,530 subs. We're borderline 5,000 views. We've made $31.98 on super chats, and let's see who's given all of those. It's been Jay Clevenger, Brendan Helton, and Deja. I always want to say thanks to Deja because she has given a lot in to the channel. And as always, like I say, no matter, as long as your super chat is not offensive, I will read it. So everybody can see it. Oh, I know, Tyler. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Hello, EJ. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Please feel free to hit a like, subscribe. We've just been having a very nice casual night. Actually, Andrew, I did vote for Kamala this time around. For several reasons. Thank you, EJ. Well, I really don't think this should be in women's sports. There's still a biological advantage. I try to be Andrew. I use my knowledge as a nurse and what I've learned as a person. So, and also um, and in transitioning, you start seeing, being a nurse, I've learned that you can't look at a person, one, just by how they look, or that we just focus on, um, you know, just on the health. As nurses, we focus on the whole picture. It's we're people that look at things holistically. We look at people, what you would say, their physiological needs, mental health needs, their spiritual needs, because you may have a patient that, you know, is, like say, let's talk about different uh, religions. You can have someone that's Catholic, someone that's uh, a Latter-day Saint or a Jehovah's Witness. You got to think about all the different things that the things that they want to look at. You may have someone that's an agnostic or an atheist, you know, um, there's so many things you got to look at a person's spiritual side, and that's how you got to take care of people. So that's how you got to think of people in general in your lifetime, you know. And then there's people like Ray here that believes he should stick judgment on people himself. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Correct, Deja? I'm doing great, MD. How are you? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Okay, sounds good. Claudia? Claudia, Yadira. I'm thinking of one of my other subs. Sorry. Correct, Deja. Yeah, this is us find almost like our own little like time to just come and talk to each other, like our own little chat group or like our own little cafe just to come and chat, and help each other out. We can be, you know, LGBTQIA plus, you can be cisgender, you can be straight, you know, it's an alphabet soup, and this is like a no judgment zone, kind of like they say at Planet Fitness. It's a judgment free zone. That's what it is here. We're not here to judge you. We're just here to talk. Just have a good conversation. Um, help each other out. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Sorry, my nose is starting to run a little bit. Just using my little tissue here. Like I said, we're having a great stream tonight. I hope we can have more of these. Um, right now, our channel is at 1,532 subs. My goal, I think we're gonna. Do you guys think we can hit? Well, I did grow up in the Catholic Church. Now, it's kind of hard to say. Everything that happened in the 90s was already happening in the 70s and 80s. So I have friends that were molested by a priest. I know at least one friend. That's a good one, Deja. Hello, Alex. Awesome. 1 month on testosterone. Good. Glad that things are coming together. I will say that a lot of, and I'm going to say this in general, most religions indoctrinate people. And really, I think the best reference I can give people about indoctrination is go to and look up the BITE model, BITE, and it talks about the types of control that religions can have on people. And we're not going to get too much into religion and faith here because I do have some subs that have gone through some trauma. So, and they are in here. But basically, look up the BITE model of authoritarian control, put the religion or faith through it, answering every single question, and then it'll tell you how authoritarian it is, or even if it's a cult. I was in the Mormon church. After I left the Catholic Church, I put the Mormon Church through it. 99.9% a cult. No, I mean, actually, I do feel a little more confident as a woman. I feel I can express myself as who I really am. Um, you know, I'm not as shy. I guess I'm more outgoing. I wouldn't see myself, when I was male, just coming on here and doing YouTube about, even just working on my car out there, I wouldn't really do that. So this has brought 100% more confidence to me. And if you even want to watch some of my early videos, I was very nervous in those, and it's helped me in my transition in how to express myself better in like that I've been able to learn makeup better, how to do everything better. Yes, and Yadira is breaking down what the BITE model stands for. As I was saying, it is the behavioral control, information control, thought control, and emotional control. Now, each of those categories does have several subcategories. Yes, well said, Alex. Alex, it does make you feel more confident. Like me, I feel so confident when I come on here. I really, you know, it's awesome. And the fact that I think this past since June, I mean since January, we've grown by like 1,000, more than 1,000 subs. And the thing is, I had a core group, and like I had a core group of mods, and I don't want to lose some of those mods. So like, I think we were just breaking 500 at the beginning of the year, and now we're at 1,500. So my goal is probably at the way we're growing, like today, we were at 1505 when we started. We're at 1534. So at that pace, maybe we can, I'm sure by the end of the year, we can have 3,000 subs. Yeah, and that was probably my first one. I now have a full category on disaster preparedness as I have, um, you know, built more and more videos on it. I just like doing disaster preparedness. Hello, Beck. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the compliment. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, I am going to post merch stores there. I did get a blanket, and I can't. It's not visible right now because my trusty dog is on there. But it came out really cool. It's got the Gem X on there with a UFO flying over it. My Gem X, my first Gem X t-shirt I should be getting, should be here on Monday. Goofus, we talk very little, but yet it has to be kept respectful. I do have people with religious trauma on the channel, so that's why we try to keep it to a minimum. As one thing I learned, and I actually learned it from my ex, she said that really religions teach hate. Correct, Deja. Just love. I'll say it. I had someone on here come and said that their religion was God's true chosen people, and then you'll hear another religion say they're the one true church, which I used to belong to. I remember they used to say they were the only one true church on the face of the earth. So that's the problem with religion and faiths, is that they all say that they're the one true. There's no, and then there's no continuity to how certain ones translate or use which Bible. So that's where it ends with me. That's where I'm going to keep it at. And hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I do want to give a thanks to everyone who has given a super chat tonight. All that, 20% does go to charity. The rest goes to improve the channel. Basically, Goofus, I've been the member of two major churches, and it took a long time for me to deconstruct, but when I did deconstruct and left religion altogether, I realized what my ex said was right. Hey Junior, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Everyone do remember any money given, any super chats, super stickers, any little amount will go to, 20% does go to charity. I'm gonna try to do, let's see, we're at 2 hours and 23 minutes. Um, we're probably gonna go, well, let's try to do a 3-hour live stream. It is, what, 10:37 here. Um, we've had, what, 5,400 views. That's pretty good. That is our best live stream in a while. It'll probably leave it as, oh wow, it'll be number 3 on the top 10. And we've gotten 30 new subs from this stream, but usually in the morning, sometimes it goes down. Yeah, Lane is fantastic, and I actually got a snap from her today. She actually bought a Jules mouse pad. I think it's good that she got it. It actually was her design that made it. So, um, my friend Joe from the Church of Korihor, which is the atheist uh, church that I follow, bought a Jules Treasures mug. And so, and then I have bought 2 t-shirts and my blanket. I get it. I don't know if I get like a special discount. They said it was a sample blanket, but I still had to pay for it. So, but they are nice. They're nice and soft. They're big, so, and it's got Thomas's approval. He's just crashed out on that thing. So, welcome to the stream, everyone. Feel free to jump into the chat box, talk with us, hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Um, I actually have a friend in the UK who I did my first live stream with. I went onto her live, and she's in the UK. You guys ever get a chance, do watch her channel. Her name is Cola Berry. She does a lot of shorts. Um, she's fantastic. I don't. It was. I think I left a comment on her channel. Well, very good thing to say there. Thank you for that, Isaac. So Isaac, can I get it that you have celiac? You know, that's what gets me with people like this is they come in here and says, repent, it's never too late. You know, I should tell them to go take the oath of reason. It's never too late to leave their religion. I don't go on their channels and do that. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Please do leave a like and subscribe. 1536. I wonder if we could cross over into 1540. That would be amazing. You know, all this purity culture stuff. I guess it's time to play the song, you guys. Let's see. Talk about purity culture here. Okay, let's do some purity culture songs here. Well, actually, we're going to say some anti-purity culture. These are atheist hymns from the Church of Atheism. I do attend here on YouTube. So here we go. We're going to go with the most popular one that is out there that people ask for a lot. And remember that you too can also be a licked cupcake. Once you know what a licked cupcake is, Here we go.
Bubblegum stuck to my shoe. Heavy petting in the neon hue. Cracked vase on the kitchen floor. I get what I want, then I want more. Soaking in the bathtub fizz. The way you look at me is a quiz. Hair teased high like a wild storm. In your arms I feel so warm.
Hello, Cart. Welcome to the stream.
My cupcake, sweet sensation.
We're talking licked cupcakes.
Don't you know it's such a sin when you don't dig in? Ripped tights and a leather jacket. Got a secret, can you hack it? Lights blur as we drive fast. Make this moment last and last.
These are atheist
Stick on your collar screen.
hymn songs for our atheist church.
80s music in the air. Nobody else can compare. Lick my cupcake, sweet sensation. It's a sugar-coated invitation. Don't you know it's such a sin when you don't dig in? When you don't dig in. Bubblegums.
Oh, Deja, did you do that again? Deja, thank you for the $10 super sticker there. Gee, do you think I was gonna fall for that? I always proofread things. I had a friend that was notorious for doing those things, and he would write them down. There's another good one that I like that Joe wrote, and these are a lot of these are actually AI generated. Um, there's this other one called Virtue Signal. Oh, I'm sorry, this one. That one was Friedanka. It has to do about, hello Maximo, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. That one has to do with Max Sievers during the Holocaust. Oh, here's another good one, Virtue Signal. These are godless hymns, you guys.
Got the hashtag on rotation. Look at you making a sensation. Online warrior in disguise.
We're doing fantastic tonight at 41.97, and thanks to Keisha, Jay, and hello, Mr. Bloom.
But action stays behind the throne. Virtue signal loud and clear. A hero in your cybersphere. Change your profile
We're just playing some godless music here. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Sounds good. He recently made one about Jesse Owens, which is a pretty good one. I don't have an OnlyFans. I used to, but it was just not getting hits. Now everybody asks me for one. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, Deja. That would be an awesome one. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We've got about 20 minutes left. It's part of what we're going to do. We're at 2 hours and 38 minutes. I do have the day off tomorrow, so I can sleep in. Except someone probably won't let me sleep in too long. That guy right there. He's like my alarm clock every morning. Did you write that one? Yadira, they don't understand that I speak Spanish too. Mire, hablamos español y sabemos lo que dicen. That's what a lot of people don't expect there, Yadira, for when for me to start talking Spanish. Because I know what he said. He said his mother's an egg. No, I know exactly what he's saying, but ya sé, en serio, Yadira. Puertorriqueña, ¿verdad, Yadira? Oh, guys, we just broke the 6,000 mark. 6,000 views for tonight. We've had such a great stream tonight. You know what? I think we're gonna probably start closing down soon. We are having such a fantastic stream. It looks like we're starting to get another launch of numbers here. Like we're back up to 51 current viewers. So welcome everyone if you're just joining us here on Jules Treasures at Area 5T1. My name is Jules and you are a treasure here. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. We are at 56 likes. We are definitely growing the channel. Also, if you'd like to leave a super chat or a super sticker, 20% does go to charities. Well, the other 80 will go to improving the channel. Hopefully one day we'll have a green screen and you know, can make lots of other effects. So, you know, we're working on that. You know, there's one song that Joe made that I would, when they come on, I would love to play it, but then it would, I think they would see it as propaganda. So I just hold back. Oh, I got it, Disha. I was just looking at it. Like I saw that I got some kind of message across, and yeah, it was the song from you. Sounds cool. Awesome. Hello, Mr. Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Ooh, I wonder if we make it 15 more minutes. If we can hit the 7,000 mark. What? Are you, oh, I was gonna say the little picture by by his comment. Is that sad? Because he said this is. So I'm assuming that the face was. Who, me, Adira? I that could be further from the truth. Ah, okay. Yeah, even though that sounds like a good idea, we're not going to push stuff like that on here. We're not going to get political. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules, as always. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Remember, if you do give any super stickers, super chats, 20% does go to charity. The other 80% helps to improve the channel. We've been talking just about everything. I know some people are asking about archery earlier. We did talk about triathlon. We talked Star Wars. Star Wars is always a great thing to talk about. Trust me, if you haven't watched it yet and you have Disney Plus, do watch Andor. I'm doing great, CLH. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. You guys are... Hello, RM? I was going to ask RM if he was a returned missionary. That's what RM stands for in the Mormon Church. Hello, everyone. We're going to go, we've got about 12 minutes to go here on the stream. You know, been a great stream tonight. I do want to thank everyone who has I did not serve Bleakman. So I do want to thank Deja, Jay, and who was my, let's see, Deja, Jay, and Brandon, who have given super chats and super stickers tonight. Hello, Custom. Welcome to the stream. Just know that 20% of this what I get from YouTube, from this $42 that we've made, it's $41.97. That 20% will go to, but 10% will be broke. I will put aside and buy socks, gloves, beanies, and mylar lined like raincoats for the homeless for the winter. My plan is to do about 100 of those packets. Also, then 10 or 5% will go to the where I adopted my dog from here. It's called Animal Humane New Mexico, and then 10% will go to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We've got about 9 minutes left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start closing up. As usual, at the end of my streams, I'd like to say, please, if you are ever in a crisis, like you're feeling down, depressed, or hopeless, uh, you know, having thoughts of harming yourself, or um, feeling sad, confused, or angry, um, any, worried about any drug or alcohol use, or um, please do dial the 988 line. If you are a veteran, please do hit 1 uh, to get through. Also, you can call here if you're just needing someone, you have something on your mind and you need to talk to someone. Recently, someone in my family needed to use the line, and it helped out a lot. Um, that was, you know, she was having like a little breakdown, and my dog, and they called someone in my family called the 988 line. A team of people showed up and helped her out. Um, so it was fantastic to hear it in action. Um, and also, I always do say that it's very important that when you if you are transitioning like myself, that first of all, you do seek to speak to a therapist. It is very important to speak with a therapist at first, so they can, you know, give you the proper diagnosis of gender dysphoria. Uh, a lot of insurance companies, that's how they will cover your transition, making sure you have the proper diagnosis. And also, it'll help you kind of learn a lot about yourself, learn more than what you would think. Um, and then, uh, if you are going to start hormone replacement therapy, please do go to a uh, provider that is an expert in it, whether it's an endocrinologist or just, you know, a private, one of your primary care doctors that does specialize in it, like mine. Their whole clinic does help out the LGBTQ plus community, uh, and they do a fantastic job. And that way, your blood levels are monitored. They can adjust and titrate how much you need, uh, as opposed to, um, if you're having too much, too little. It's very important that you get the right amount. I do want to say thank you to my moderators tonight. I do want to thank to all the my subs that have memberships on the channel. Um, and I do want to thank to everyone that did leave super stickers and super chats once again. Um, and I do want to say thank you for joining me here on my channel. We will probably do another live stream tomorrow night at probably, I'm going for 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So thank you once again. My name is Jules. All of you are my treasures. You were in Area 5T1, and have a good night. Thank you.